Alright, today it's time for some more Charli XCX. Today I'm going to be reacting to Charli. Came out in 2019, 15 songs here. I enjoyed How I'm Feeling Now. I liked Crash as well. You can check out those reactions on my channel if you haven't seen them. I definitely liked How I'm Feeling Now more. I liked the kind of experimental nature of that a little bit more, but both great projects. I'm hyped to get into this. I don't know if I'm going to be able to keep this cover fully uncensored. I mean, I kept the How I'm Feeling Now cover fully uncensored, so we'll try and keep it uncensored if YouTube somehow blocks it for some reason or flags it for some reason. I can change it later. Make sure to go check out the Patreon as well. You get uncut reactions and you get access to them early as well for $4 a month, so join that. Link is in the description. And we're going to get into this Charli. First track is Next Level Charli. Pretty 80s synth. Oh, synths building. I like how that bump lines up with the kick. Okay, that was okay. I felt like it was a pretty by the numbers Charli XCX song. Nothing really blew me away, but we're still gonna give it the good rating because, I mean, still pretty impressive. I liked the kind of synth swells building in the background there. I liked how the bump lined up with the kick too. That was cool. Vocals were really interesting on that one. I want to look at the lyrics here for a second just to see what we got going on there. I go hard, I go fast, never look back. Okay, pretty, yeah, it just feels like a kind of like a party track. So not much there lyrically, but I don't know. I like the imagery in the lyrics too, with the bump in the rave, Prius. Again, nothing too deep there lyrically, but I don't think I wasn't really expecting that anyways. Good chorus, good catchy kind of hook there. Like I said, nothing mind-blowing, but still pretty impressive. So let's keep going. The next track is Gone.
I have to go. I'm so sorry, but it feels so cold.
It's a really good synth sound. Holy. Definitely more here lyrically too. I like that. Christine and the Queens. I think she was on How I'm Feeling Now too. Am I right about that? Yeah, she was on Crash on New Shapes. Again, I don't know who this is. Never heard of her before these features. Oh, she was on she was on that 070 Shake album too. Electronic pop. Okay, interesting. I mean, she sounds pretty similar to Charli, honestly. I feel like it's a good match. That's a good verse. Wow. Ooh, cool drums. Like how that synth is paired with the kick too. This is like what AGR tries to do when they chop up their vocals. But this just sounds so much better. Wow, really good track. Definitely like that more than the first one. We're gonna give it the good though. Not a 10, but really good, like I said. Let's get the lyrics up here too, because I feel like there was a lot more there lyrically. A lot more introspective, a lot more poetic. Feel unstable, hate these people. It's a good pre-chorus. And then this chorus is really interesting too. Why do we keep when the water runs? Why do we, I guess because questioning why she's doing certain things. Why do we leave when the chase is done? Interesting. I like it lyrically. You had this little French section here from, was that Christine or was it both of them? I don't know. Sounded good though. I like the synths in there. I like the little percussion break at the end there, and then the vocal chopping too. Like I said, I was just watching Brad Tace yesterday, his stream of reacting to all the AGR albums in order, which I don't know how he did that because I would die, literally. And he did it twice, right? I'm pretty sure. I mean, I left like halfway through, but AGR tries to do that all the time with their vocals where they try and chop it up and it just does not sound good at all. That was a good example of it right there. Good lyrically, good musically, pretty catchy. Really like it. I mean, so far this is feeling more like Crash, honestly. It's not feeling as experimental as How I'm Feeling Now, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. I think she's doing this this catchy kind of sound pretty well. So Sky Ferreira, not sure who that is. I like the single pictures too. The pictures for the singles are sick. Super 80s synths again. I like how the percussion feels kind of like it's halftime too. Like the kick and the snare is super slow. Ooh. Wow, that was pretty different. That sounded like really, really unique. Yeah, I liked again how the beat was kind of super slow. You had the kick and the snare, but it felt like it was almost halftime. It felt really woozy. Super 80s synths in there again. I like the vocals again, and I like the lyrics again too. Definitely a more kind of introspective track with that one. Sky Ferreira, she was pretty good as well. Again, I don't know who she is, but I thought she was pretty impressive. Yeah, chorus was a little bit repetitive, but again, I think it was pretty solid. Yeah, don't have too much else to say about that track. That was probably the most unique sounding, definitely so far. So yeah, really enjoyed that. 1999 is next, which has 206 million streams. Easily the most streamed on this album. I may have heard it. Maybe. We'll see.
I just wanna go back to 1999.
Sounds vaguely familiar.
Those days it was so much better. Feeling cool in my youth, relaxing, no money, no problem. It was easy back then. I just wanna go
Oh. Back to 99. That bass synth sounds so good.
I remember back home, best friends all night on phone. My room singing Michael Jackson.
Ooh. I mean, it's pretty clear why this is the most streamed. Crazy catchy. I feel like it's pretty relatable lyrically too. Wanting to go back in the past. All these mentions of stuff in the 90s, you know. Who is Troy Sivan? Dude sounds familiar. Hey! There you go. Hey, chill. Let's get in the 10, of course. I mean, I feel like that might be a little bit of a normie one to, you know, give the 10, but I feel like it was just, I don't know. It was catchy. Production was great. Lyrics were fun, throwing back to all these 90s references that I mean, I understand some of them, but obviously I wasn't freaking alive in the 90s, so love the synths in there. Love the Troy Sivan was really good too. I don't know who. I mean, it says I went to his freaking Spotify page. It says he's some sort of pop star. Never heard of his stuff, but he was pretty solid too. I mean, he was just he was a fun pop hit, but it felt like it had some, you know, Charli XCX like experimental flair to it as well.
Boss like click, cash register goes click. You can't
Whoa,
take my click.
this is cool.
Drop money stuff on the strip.
I like when she goes into this kind of rap flow because you can hear her accent too a lot more. I don't know. She just sounds pretty cool when she does this.
We dripping in gold. The king of my click when I roll. Hit king
Ooh.
cause she cute on my phone. Hit Tommy, he know how to bowl.
Okay, here's the kind of hyperpop energy we had on How I'm Feeling.
I'm so 2020 with my vision 2020 with precision. I'm so
Woo! It's instrumental. Oh.
lit when my click. Watch me think I'm
Kim Petras.
bunch of bad bitches in my click. We on the roll, yeah. Charli with me back, Charli with me back. My click full of bags. You get to LA, cookie super sweet. Put it on the tray.
This is my favorite one so far. This is really good.
I'm hot like Sudoku, expensive like Coca. If not paid,
This
I'm
beat.
on
Woo.
the Choba. I don't really give a fuck. Double tap
Woo.
on my click. Don't let fake less.
This is so good. This is the best one. Are you kidding me? It's easily the most mind-blowing one so far.
Actually, like,
It felt like
experience, man.
it had that hyper pop kind of flair to it. Definitely something that could have sounded like it was from How I'm Feeling Now. Definitely. Drums, insane. The synths, insane. The vocals, insane as well. I love that chorus with the click and then the strip whip, all this stuff. Oh my goodness. Charli kind of going with the more rapped flow too, which I really liked. And then you had freaking Kim Petras. She was great as well. Tommy Cash, that dude was insane. He went absolutely off in this part, and the drums in his verse were crazy as well. That was easily the most mind-blowing. I mean, the last track was like just like a very solid track to the point where I felt like it deserved a 10, but this one was just completely mind-blowing. So favorite one so far, easily. Let's keep going.
Tell me soon. But we can fall in love. Why you won't open up? No, I'ma send you to heaven. Tequila on your tongue. You want me, so you're selfish. Think about my body, then
Cute little beat here.
say you want her. Risk it all.
Love the auto-tune use on this track too. I haven't really discussed her auto-tune use much, but she does use it on most tracks, and I feel like she uses it really well. But I feel like it's really standing out on this track too, because the instrumental kind of is more stripped back, so you're kind of, the focus is kind of being put on her vocals. It's really good too. She's delivering vocally on this, definitely. I feel like that was a little bit underwhelming following the previous track, but still pretty solid. Yeah, we're gonna give it the good. Yeah, a little bit disappointing from the previous track, but like I said, the previous one was mind-blowing, so it's kind of hard to follow that up. I like the lyrics too. Tell me the reason why you won't open up. I mean, it's nothing like groundbreaking lyrically, but it's pretty open, pretty honest, pretty mature. So I like the lyrics, definitely. I like the vocals too. I think vocally that was probably the best part of the track. I like how they're kind of riffing at the end there, just some riffing on top of the instrumental. Use of autotune was great. And yeah, pretty solid. Not much else to say about it. Synths are crazy. Holy.
Did I lose it all? Did I fuck it up? Ever lost in pain and it weighs on my brain? Took a moment
Intro's a bit long.
thinking about you. Talk, I don't wanna smile.
I hate to do it, but we're gonna give it the mid. I really wanted to enjoy that track more than I did. I like the lyrics again, but it's just the sound. Like, it didn't really go anywhere. I appreciate what they're trying to do with the kind of the crazy synths coming in and that kind of swelling, and I don't know. I mean, it was cool for the first little chorus there, but it kind of got old really fast. Definitely my least favorite so far. I don't know, that might be a grower. It's one of the least streamed on the album, so who knows. For me, not my favorite. I feel like it's a really bad video. I feel like I'm not saying much, but there's just not there's not many thoughts coming to me right now for some reason. Whoa, that's trippy. That song is called Thoughts too. What the frick?
Hey, listen. I'm living on you, I'm living on you.
It's a good groove.
So many things I shouldn't do. Every time you say the
Ooh.
words, I don't know what to say.
Okay, this is good.
The beginning really was so I could change. I blame it on your love. I can't help it, I can't stop. I just wanna spend the night. Sleeping in your bed tonight.
These ad-libs. I love this pre-chorus. This is so good. It feels weirdly really nostalgic for some reason. I think it's just the chords. I love that. That little tom or snare or whatever.
Know what's wrong with this girl. I'ma give you one chance to fall in love. Give you one chance, don't fuck this up. I'm trying to catch millions, I ain't trying to catch feelings. Bitch.
Okay. Solid verse. Dang, that was good. That was really good. Lizzo and Charli just had some great chemistry on there too. Definitely felt like a hit. Definitely. I like that pre-chorus by Charli a lot. Every time we get close, I run away. I don't know. The way she just delivered that was really satisfying. Catchy, of course. I mean, it's pretty high up there in the stream, so you can definitely see why. Lizzo had a pretty solid verse as well. I liked their chemistry on there. I don't know what's wrong with this girl, Charli. That was pretty funny as well. Some funny ad-libs in there, just the way she was delivering them too. B was absolutely pristine as well. Again, like look at these freaking single covers. They're so dope.
Don't say you love me, 'cause I can't say it back. Don't say you're sorry.
Yeah, I'm not gonna look at the lyrics on this one. I feel like looking at the lyrics is kind of ruining the experience for me. I'm gonna try this track with just not looking at them at all.
But the only good inside of me is you.
Charli's got a great falsetto too. It's so crystal clear and clean. I feel like I've heard this chorus. I like those reverby snaps too. Oh, what song does this remind me of? Oh, pretty good. Not mind-blowing or anything, but kind of like a ballad type song there. Pretty enjoyable. I feel like not looking at the lyrics actually helped me. enjoy that a lot more, because when I read the lyrics, I read ahead, and then lyrics, they don't hit the same when you're reading ahead because you kind of know what's coming. Because yeah, I feel like, I don't know, reading the lyrics, sometimes it helps if you have like a hard time understanding the artist or what they're saying, but I can hear Charli pretty clearly, so it's like I don't really need to like read them. I can just listen to what she's saying. That definitely helped a lot with enjoying it a lot more. Like I said, more of a ballad there. Pretty sad song as well. Follow my feelings, won't swallow my pride. Definitely some emotional abuse going on here. Thinking she doesn't deserve this person. I really liked this line too, hate the silence. That's why the music's always loud. I feel like I can relate to that. I feel like a lot of people can relate to that definitely. The only good inside of me is you. Another interesting line there. This is actually one of my favorite songs lyrically. A lot of lines that pop out and really hit you pretty hard. Okay, no lyrics on this one either. Oh. Whoa. Cool kick pattern. That synth is crazy. Dirty synth. Hey, Penny. I'm kind of conflicted on how to feel about that one. There's stuff I like about it, but at the end of the day, I'm going to give it the mid because I feel like, I don't know, it just wasn't really doing much for me. Again, it's kind of another introspective track, talking to this person, so I guess maybe not, I don't know. But pretty personal again. Yeah, lyrically it's good, it's just the sound of that one wasn't really doing much for me. I mean, there were some moments like that kick drum pattern that was kind of cool, and those dirty synths, but I don't know. It was another one of those tracks, like, what was the other one? I think it was Thoughts, that I wasn't a huge fan of, where it just felt like it didn't really build anywhere. It felt like it should have kind of elevated itself and gone somewhere a little bit better.
Laying in silence, you were a diamond bright.
Super reverby. Cool. Interesting kick too. I mean, it kind of sounds like a stock kick from like FL Studio, but I mean, we'll see. Feels like another ballad here. I mean, the reverb is actually pretty tastefully applied here. Like, I feel like it's not overdone in any way at all. Kind of just adds to the dramatic feel of it. I don't really like that kick. That's the only thing. Here, I literally have FL Studio open right now. It sounds like, it kind of sounds like this kick. Can you guys hear that? I don't know if you can hear it, but I mean, it's like a stock kick that I just don't really like. I mean, it's a little bit better than that, but you know. Synths are great though. Pretty solid. Pretty solid. Again, the only really complaint I have is the kick on that. Just not a huge fan of the sound of that. But I like the synths in the back there. I like the reverb applied pretty tastefully, like I said. I want to look at the lyrics on this one because it felt like another ballad type track. Dang. Maybe I should have been reading the lyrics on this one. Prison cell in your mind, secrets locked up. Yeah, it feels like maybe it's someone cheated on her. Who you love, I don't want to know who you love, what you've done, I'm losing you, tell the truth. And I like these verses. I mean, the chorus is pretty straightforward, but I feel like it's pretty effective because it's straightforward. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take a break because my camera's gonna die, but we'll be back in a little bit for the, well, obviously it's gonna be like, I'll be back in a jiffy for you guys because, you know, editing. Yeah, I'll be back in a little bit. We'll do the last 4 tracks here. There's a Claro feature, which I'm hyped for because, you know I'm a big freaking Claro fanboy, so yeah, I'll be back. Always let the good ones go. Alright, let's continue this. We are on... What track are we on? We're on Official.
Hard to read, you could be OCD. Sometimes I get a bit teeth and I take my
Bro,
problems that away.
who hurt Charli, man? This is a sad album. Charli kind of wanting to be with this person, wanting to make it official. Maybe they don't feel the same way though.
Things that we break when we're switching positions. You know, all of the official.
There you go. Official. That was really good too. I gotta kind of get back into the swing of it, you know? It's so annoying taking a break and then coming back because I feel like it just completely ruins the flow, but trying to get back into it here. Lyrically, really, really good track. Talking about this person, wanting to make it official with them, maybe wanting this relationship to be a little bit more serious than it is. But then she ends it with, tell all your friends because we're going official, but does she really mean that? Because then she goes back to saying, these are things that could make us official. I don't know. Feels like kind of a conflict there. But yeah, another kind of love-oriented track, which I'm not the biggest fan of, but I mean, I think she's doing it in an interesting way. I don't think I've heard... I mean, there's definitely tracks about this kind of stuff, but I like the way she did it here. Musically, it didn't like stand out to me like as anything that amazing, but I think that track was more kind of just focused on what she's saying lyrically, definitely. So let's keep going. Shake It. This has Cupcake on it. Isn't Cupcake just like a freaking Megan Thee Stallion ripoff? I mean, it's titled Shake It. Cupcake is probably gonna fit over this. What the heck? What is that? What is happening? What the heck, man? This is so weird. This is kind of ridiculous, but I kind of like it. It's really unique. Who is this guy? What the heck? Big Freedia? Shake it like a dog. Here comes Cupcake. The Vince Staples line? This is like WAP from a different... This is experimental WAP. What is happening? What?
I shake it, o meu popozão. I shake it, aguentasse a pressão. I shake it.
What just happened? That's WAP Part 2. Wait, when did this come out? 2019? When did WAP come out? That's experimental WAP. That's experimental wet-ass pussy. This came out before WAP, okay. I don't even know what to rate that. Like, I feel like it's either a 10 or a trash. You know what? We're going to give it the 10 because it was so entertaining. That was probably the most entertaining song so far.
Experience, man.
Like I said, experimental with Charli's part and those crazy vocal effects. It turned into some insane hip-hop track when Big Freedia came in, and then Cupcake came in, and her verse was actually pretty good. I haven't been a huge fan of... I've only listened to like a couple of her songs, but I mean, there's some funny lines in there. Get on top of that dick, shake it like turbulence. Like, what? This pussy needs staples like I'm fucking on Vince Staples reference. That was so weird. Brooke Candy, don't know who that was, but she came in. Had a funny verse as well. And then Pablo Vittar came in, spit this verse in what, Spanish here? I mean, I feel like it's just more of the same. Talk about shaking it, and, you know. That was, like I said, insane. I was not expecting that. I'm here for it. I like it. It's entertaining. It's just, I don't know what to say. Let's keep going. February 2017 with Clairo. Let's go. It's going to be interesting to see how Clairo fits over a Charli XCX beat. Is that Clairo? Yeah. Kind of works. I like this kind of call and response we got going on. Pretty stripped back. That's it. Four on the floor. Okay, here's Yeji. Again, don't know how to pronounce it. I like the inclusion of other languages too in this. It's really cool. That's cool. Probably not one of my favorites. Well, we're just gonna give it the good. Clairo actually kind of worked over that too. She had a similar vocal effect to Charli. I mean, I probably should have guessed that it was just gonna be like that, but I don't know, I was kind of intrigued to see how that was going to work. Like the kind of call and response that they had going on there. In terms of the beat, it wasn't one of my favorite beats. It felt a little bit lackluster. But yeah, I'm liking the inclusion of, we had Spanish in the track earlier, and now this Korean verse here. Translates to one word I said so timidly, isn't it too late to want to apologize for saying that I'm sorry? Okay, interesting. Another kind of track of wanting forgiveness from this person. Very another like self-conscious track again. Let's keep going. Last track here, 2099. That's interesting because we had 1999 earlier with Troye Sivan, and now we have him back here on the closer. Oh. Oh. I like how her vocals sound here too. It's such a like a bubbly beat. It's so clicky and like I like the textures. This little duet here. So many layers. Holy. Huge drums. What the heck? Okay, there you go. I always let the good ones go. That song is freaking stuck in my head. That was really good. That was really good. Solid ending. That beat was insane. Just the layers of synths on that, crazy. I like lyrically too, because a lot of this album has felt like it's been Charli kind of feeling like she needs to prove herself to someone, like not feeling worthy of someone's love. And this one kind of just feels like her saying no to that and kind of rejecting that. With the don't make decisions for me, you don't know nothing. Kind of a rebellious attitude to this one, but I really like it. This is good. Got visions, levels, they don't get me. I like it feels like kind of a nice conclusion to a lot of the themes lyrically on this album. Instrumentally, it was just pretty much just insane as everything else. Maybe one of the most insane tracks. Very glitchy, clicky. Yeah, I like the textures on that track a lot too. So yeah, that was a really good, solid ending to this project. I don't know if I like it more than How I'm Feeling Now. How I'm Feeling Now really like blew me away on a first listen. So it's gonna be hard to beat that for me, but I will say I liked it more than Crash, definitely, but I don't really want to think about comparing it too much right now. For what it is, it's really good. There's a couple tracks where I'm not a huge fan of the instrumentals and just the lack of growth in the tracks, but for the most part, really solid writing, solid instrumentation, unique instrumentals, production techniques, good features all around. Some really entertaining song concepts and ideas, catchy hooks, of course. A lot of these feel like they could be huge hits as well, which a couple of them are, of course. Definitely the standout for me, I think it was Click, I think I liked the most. 1999 was great too, and then Shake It was just absolutely insane. Just again, WAP, experimental WAP, hyperpop WAP, whatever you want to call it. That was pretty insane. I'm gonna return to this quite a bit. I feel like a lot of these tracks that weren't like super immediate on a first listen are gonna grow on me quite a bit, because there's a lot of there instrumentally that I wasn't catching because there's just so much going on. But yeah, really liked this on the first listen. Shout out to Charli XCX once again. I don't know, I haven't really heard as much good stuff about her earlier work. I've definitely heard the most praise coming for Charli and How I'm Feeling Now, but if you guys want me to check those out, I can check those out as well. If not, I'll check them out on my own time, definitely. But yeah, that was super, super good. Really enjoyed it. Charli XCX, Charli. It's a banger. It's a slapper. All right, peace out.